many of you have been wondering what is going on and what's happening. That a lot of children are running around here. Recently we have a problem in Nigeria whereby the Islam went and killed a young lady in Sokoto. Claimed that she blasphemed and things like that. At the end of the day, the whole thing turns to be ethnic problem between the Igbos and Yoruba, between the Igbos and the Hausas. You know, most things in Nigeria, it doesn't matter how it starts, it end up to come back to Igbos because the Igbos are the only target that the Northerners feel that is threatening their 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 dominance in the country. But my own shock is to see that young children that went to school were literally bombed. A lot of them are coming out with blood, shouting, crying, depressed, and things that's heartbroken so much. And I wonder why will our people get such a heartless, irrespective of what religion you are, even the pagans. I know as a man, when you are going on the street, you saw a mom with a young girl in outside, or a young baby, or a young male or female outside. Maybe they are begging for food. Because of that little kid, you will just stop and try to assist them. You are not assisting because of the mom there, but you are assisting because of little children that have to experience this hardship. That tells you how we love children, how we need to take care of children. But what I saw in the Kano bomb blast was a disgrace, was disheartening, was a shame to the entire North. Unfortunately, none of the governors coming to condemn it. I saw one of the men that came in television telling the people that what happened in the North wasn't a bomb blast, that there's nothing there. But they told him you saw children running out with blood, a lot of things shown in television live, and people can witness that this is not something addicted. So children crying, depressed children, so many dead, but still you claim that there's nothing, that nothing happened there. This is the head of emergency department, and yet he's not no fired, nobody arrest him, nothing. He didn't come to apologize. Then you ask yourself, where is the human empathy? I know here in Australia that if there's any problem in the family, if the police come, they will ask you, is there any children in the family? If there's children in the family, they will first of all take out the children and make sure that they are protected and they are, safe before they continue what they came from. Likewise, our place, like if you're having an argument with somebody, or your mom and dad are having an argument, if the kid walk in, mom and dad will just pretend as if nothing is going, because they don't want to pollute the children with their own selfish or whatever argument they are having. They try to keep the children as innocent as it is. But it's kind of shocking to me to see that a whole nation, what happened, even the president of the country could not come out to speak on this. He looked at the children, saw the innocent children running with blood, saw a lot of them get killed, and he went home and slept. What makes you, Buhari, think that your own son, your own children, or maybe your future grandchildren, worth more than these people? Because what happened as I learned that most of the children studying there are Igbo children, and Igbos, because they want Biafra, that's the Islam see them as the number one target, because they don't want them to take over the country. They saw them as the number one target. How can they do that? They went and started killing the little children that went to school, children, innocent children. How heartless you can be. Even the Prophet Muhammad you are following adult children. That's why you have Almajiris carrying plates around in order to beg. They are just like a kind of missionary, but you guys abuse it. You don't understand the role of Almajiris. You see. So now that we are asking this, I say, how can this minister came brought the light and be lying this way? Is it not cause for these people? For a man of this age, he may be a grandfather or may be a man with a grown-up children. He wants to live his own life and pollute these young children's life. Is that not a big disgrace for our nation? It's a big disgrace to humanity. It doesn't matter what nation you are in. You don't do those things in children. Children are protected. Children are precious things. When I saw these children online running head and skater because their building was bombed, a lot of them trapped underground, see dead bodies. I was crying myself. I said, oh my God, where is humanity? What have these children done? Even you, the bomber that went there, could you imagine somebody kill you before you come to this age that you are thinking to be a bomber? But you are allowed to grow up and make decisions. But you never want to give the children a chance to grow up. You go and kill them, whatever you hold with them. I have seen a fight that somebody be fighting when children come to say, because of your children, I'll leave you alone. But this one, you guys, oh man, it have gone out of hand. You see, I tell myself, it seems like the Islam, they struggle so much to hold this what they call democratic government. No state of Islam has a democratic government. They have an Islamic nation. So wherever that thing is going, they have this struggle internally. Then they ask them, let's divide the country, save the life of children, save your own anger, save the life of people. So seeing those children being killed is a heartless, and anybody that supported such a thing will never go unpunished. God in heaven will eliminate the person because it is bizarre. I can't see myself coming, no matter how, to lie in front of those children and saying that what happened to them is not true. That is so Photoshop, and people can say, what will people gain? You are seeing the whole thing in live television, like as I'm showing you now. How can a minister come and tell you that there's nothing like that? There's no, you saw children cry, you saw children trapped, their teachers dead. These children will be traumatized all their life because we refuse to protect them. Thank you. It is bizarre to see that happen. Very bizarre. I can't just see myself, innocent children that came to this world that haven't seen anything. We decide to take their life. We decide to create havoc, create unwelcoming society for them. Yeah, that's why you talk about the Western world. If things like is happening, they protect children. In Nigeria, you see the police will go on broad daylight in front of children. The military will parade, people shoot them, kill them. You see police in front of children in the car. You'll be collecting bribe from their parents. You'll be teaching the children, heartlessly. You don't even have, regards to humanity again. The country need total insanity, need totally wiped out, so that the country will refresh again. It is a shame. It is a shame. We have no regard to human life. What so somebody going to the primary school, or this is not even primary school. It's like nursery school, to bomb children because you feel that most of them belongs to Igbos or belong to Christians. You decide to kill all of them. Luckily to you, many of them escaped and few of them was killed. But they saw their teacher get bombed. Maybe some teachers that empathize and want to take the children out before anything, and so the whole building blow off. And the minister, the emergency chief, came to lie in national television telling you guys that nothing like this happened, that they are all cooked up. I just pray that his life will be cooked up this way. His life will be destroyed, and people will see and say there's nothing is happening. He's okay. His own, I pray that his generation, his kids, and his wife, they came to rebuke their father. If not, they keep quiet and support their father. This will be their position. What is happening to the children, they will be traumatized all their life. I'm placing curse on them. It's not good for you to see children, irrespective of which side it is, irrespective of you are supporting Muslims, you are supporting Christians, you are supporting Biafran and one Nigeria. To saw kids in that level is heartbroken. I couldn't sleep when somebody sent me the video. I'm looking at it, I'm saying, my God. Then I scroll online and saw this minister that could have come online and said that people should stay away from violence, and telling the whole nation that what they are saying is lie. He's even trying to force himself to lie. You know, we think about the Western nation. If it is a country like Australia, that man will not see the day. The man is going to prison all his life because that man is the devil incarnate. You're saying in the Western world, a minister, even a minister cannot even come and say that. If just a one single child in the Western world that died, the minister will actually show empathy, console the family. It's not easy for you to carry a baby for 9 months only for some idiot from nowhere, for the sake of idiot prophet Muhammad, or maybe Jesus say you're coming to kill. You can't do that. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. What you guys are telling me, I have regard to Muslims, but the way the Muslims in Nigeria are acting tells me that it is just bullshit. It doesn't work. I don't swear, but this is just crazy for you to see young children going that way, and somebody came into life for us. I hope that people will start to rise up, because if this country is not working again, it's have gone out of hand. It's time for them to sit down. If the government think that people want one Nigeria, why don't you put them in what they say, plebiscite or referendum? The people that you say they want it, they will stay. But it's just like two or three people dragging them against millions. It doesn't work that way. It will come. Many souls are getting dropped. Now we are going to children, pregnant women, both sides, just killing them whoever they feel in order to get the government. It shouldn't be that. People shouldn't die because of what they believe is their right. They should give them time to vote. They vote whoever that win, others respect it. That's simple. Why are we killing innocent children? Why do you went and bomb the children that are coming back from school? The children that are studying, children that went to learn. Those children that you're killing today, they may be the children that have the future that you are looking for. Your old age, they may be the children that take care of you. We went and eliminated them. You have lived your life, but you refuse to allow the children to live their life. Is that not what other wickedness that is more than this? Even you didn't kill them, it's like you have traumatized them all their life. They are watching their teacher being trapped. They are watching their fellow students being killed. Do you know in the Western world here, they do everything possible to protect children, to make sure that children did not see violence, to make sure that children feel safe. But what is opposite in Nigeria? You will be in Nigeria in front of children, police will be calling somebody, who are you? You say, I will shoot you in front of his children. How do you think that a young baby will wake up tomorrow, you will not go and take arm to go and revenge what killed his father? In front of a market, there's mom, there's dad, there's a newborn baby. You see police exchanging bullets with unknown gunmen. You see police doing killing people, jungle justice. You see police beating up people. These children will grow up and be aggressive. See what we are creating in Nigeria is not good because the government did not have vision. We do not think about children. The repercussion of Biafra, what is occurring today, people seeking for Biafra independence, is because of the government. If that government did well after the 1970 or 73 when the war stopped, 1970 when the war stopped, if I thought that they start to build in the people, start to prevent anything that will make such a thing not to repeat, you will not see Biafra today. We don't hear those things today. But because what people have been fighting for is still working today. So why did you want them? Why don't you give them that chance to go and live? Because if you Islams are killing children and killing the people in the northern side, you don't want them. You went and burned Igbo's shops because a a northern girl actually the border is not she's not an Igbo girl. But what happened? You guys use the opportunity to go and steal from the Igbos, destroy their shop, destroy everything, but yet you say you don't want Biafra. Then you guys end up and going to Kano and bomb their children where they are studying. Come on. And the president of the country, both the Christian vice president, refused to speak on this thing. Both the president refused to, and President Buhari, I think he has one or two child. You refuse to speak. You thought your own child is more valued than these children. I pray what happened to those children will happen to your children. If the vice president, you keep quiet and watching this, I pray what happened to those children will happen to your children. Because the evil that you cause us will come and bite you back. Karma will get you. It is unfair for any parent that to witness his child or his daughter going through that. I use the opportunity to say sorry to those parents that went through that, and I pray that God will console you guys. I also pray for the children that lost their life because they wanted to learn and be a better them and give us future, and that when we grow, we find people that will take up from us. I just empathize for their some of them their life have been cut short, or some of them that have been traumatized on this. I just pray that God should give them the gratitude. That will be future you see.